Welcome back to Dead Rising Part 7. Or 8.
Something like that. I think it's 7.
Where were we? Marvel, Nintendo, video games. What were we yelling about?
We're talking about how, like...
The repetitiveness in Marvel films, right?
We're getting pissed at how critics just give something an
Right.
A+ just because
yeah.
it's something new.
Right.
Which is...
That bias, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I got Pokemon Red because it was available for the 3DS a while ago. Maybe like a year ago or whatever. And I played it, and I'm just thinking to myself, why does this get perfect reviews?
And even... It's strictly because of nostalgia. I mean, even, like, people... From back from that day that played it, it was like their very first game. They say it's like the best game, but it's not.
I hate the bias of it was new at its time, so it's flawless. No.
Or I just hate the argument where it's like, oh, because it was the first game, therefore it's the best game. Like they were the original 150 Pokemon, that makes them the best. But
that too, because like for example, Halo 1 and Halo 2, Halo 1 vehicles control like ass.
Mm-hmm.
And the levels, there's only like...
The Warthog sucks.
The Warthogs, yeah, exactly. And like there's only like 4 levels because you're redoing like 4 of them twice.
And you can't use the energy sword. You can't use a lot of the new weapons.
Yeah, and it's like...
You see the energy sword used by a couple elites, but you can't ever actually use them.
Like just because it, revolutionized first-person shooter, whatever, that doesn't make it the best end-all, be-all shooter.
Yeah.
And then people, I love Halo 2, but people would say the same thing, where it revolutionized online multiplayer. Yeah, but it was broken as fuck, and everyone hacked it. Like, that just because it did it, that doesn't mean it's the best multiplayer in the series. People say it was better than Halo 4's multiplayer. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Mm-hmm. I don't care that you were in elementary school or college in your dorm playing it and you have great memories. That's all well and good. But to sit there and be like critically say, no, this is better, you're just wrong.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about the Pokemon game. Like the very first one, people say it's the best one, but it has issues. Like it doesn't work properly. You can't say something's the best when it has bugs and glitches and the game doesn't perform like it's supposed to.
There's a difference between your favorite and the best.
Yeah.
If that's your favorite, then all the power to you.
Yeah, it's your opinion, and you can think however you want to.
But to get mad, when new games switch it up. Like when they added loadouts for 4, people were furious. Why?
Yeah.
Well, how does that hurt the game?
You know, I always loved that they brought in the games for firefight. That was needed.
It was awesome. It was a good time.
It's super hard in Halo 5 now. It kicks your ass.
Yeah, Halo 5
Halo 5
doesn't fuck around.
It's brutal.
That's the thing, though.
Heroic itself is just hard as shit.
Yeah.
Legendary is, oh my god.
Well, that's the thing, though. People like to hate things that are new and different because it's not familiar.
Right.
It's so annoying.
It's foreign. Like, people like familiar things.
It's weird, though, how with some things it's okay to be angry and other things it's not.
Yeah.
For example, like Breath of the Wild. I am really enjoying it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came out, people were so quick to give it 100 out of 100.
Yeah.
Like, how about you, I don't know, spend a week with it before you say this is the best video game ever made.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am really enjoying it.
Well, that was the thing. Like, everybody acted like the game was perfect, like flawless game. But then I played it, and like I noticed it has issues, like every game. But people really didn't.
You know, I never give any games 10 out of 10. I never do.
Nobody really can.
I give 9 out of 10, but I will never give 10 out of 10.
I have a lot of games that I consider like my favorites of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But
like I will say what sucks about it.
Yeah, I will admit their flaws. Of like, I have a bunch of favorite games, but I'll admit that they're not perfect.
Of course. Childhood, especially for me. The nostalgia does get in the way, but you have to look at it logically.
I mean, hell, Sonic Adventure 2 is I would consider that one of my favorites of all time.
Even though it's flawed as fuck.
I did nothing but tear it apart when we were recording.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's super flawed, yeah.
Like, I that's how I'm not trying to act like I'm, better, but like whenever I talk about a game, I say like, I love it, but I understand it's pretty crap.
Yeah,
right.
Like you could look at a game like both from a nostalgic sense and from a critical like viewpoint. I believe. And I feel like it's best to look at them from both angles.
And as a kid, you don't really pay attention too much to that. You know?
No, I
you
mean,
don't
like,
have
there's a
to
lot of
correct.
shitty games I played when I was younger, and I liked it just because.
Like a lot of those pre-rendered scenes that look like shit now. You're because as a kid, you're like, whoa, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Well, see, I don't fault games for graphics because
No, that just happens. Yeah.
yeah, because like
they're from a different
Look
time.
at look at the other
and-
Grand Theft Auto games. Vice City, San Andreas look like shit.
honestly, dude,
It plays so good.
It's amazing to think that GTA 5 and 4 were the same console.
Yeah.
When you look at them, it's like Jesus.
It really
Yeah.
is.
But that's the thing that pisses me off when people say like this game sucks because the graphics suck.
No.
Yeah.
no.
You're just a hypocrite because 20 years from now, this isn't gonna look.
Yeah, we're
Good.
gonna be complaining about how terrible this looks.
Right.
They're like, oh, it's not even realistic. Look at her
Yeah.
nose. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like a lot of my favorites, like Mario World, simple as shit.
Yeah.
But it's fun as fuck. So you know, it's a good time.
But it also looks really nice because it's simplistic.
Yeah.
The art style.
And graphics are just a bonus for me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graphics is like the least thing I care about.
Like if a game goes for a certain style, like for example the Telltale games, like Walking Dead, it doesn't look great, but like the certain style they go for, it works with the setting, so I
Yeah.
could get behind it. I'm into it. I'm trying to think of another example.
Shame you're not proving as useful as your friend.
It's funny as shit how he just walks up casually like, oh, hi.
With this fucking hockey mask that I put on.
I
We got a boss fight on our hands?
mean, look at Shovel Knight. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a recent game and it's all 8-bit and it's a fantastic game.
It's really fun.
Yeah. I remember this. I mean, I've never seen this before.
Watch as I just cheese a boss fight with my OP weapons. But yeah, video games.
Yep.
Damn.
That was one thing I didn't like so much about the 360 PS3 generation. That it really took away from game and went more on graphics.
Yeah.
Like every like conference at E3 was just like, let's see how pretty it can look, and everything looked like depressing and dark and bland, and
Exactly.
I feel like they're going away from that. They're going back to more cartoony, vibrant, fun.
Yeah, that's why I've been playing like a lot of indie games because they've been heading in that direction.
That's
They have
actually why I'm kind of going like Nintendo lately.
Yeah.
Because like for like 2006 to 13 out or 14, I was strictly Xbox. And I play a little Nintendo here and there, a little Sony whenever I had the chance. But like, I was all in that. But now I'm kind of like burnt out.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. It seems like for Xbox and especially PlayStation, it's mostly like FPS games, like first-person shooters. Like it seems like that's really monopolizing the whole game industry right now.
FPS got so oversaturated so quickly.
Yeah. I mean, look at freaking Call of Duty
Yeah.
with the whole Infinite Warfare. Like it's just getting out of hand.
I love how Activision had 2 FPS set in space with like futuristic nonsense. It's like, why don't you have one of those and have the other one focus on anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, they realized their mistake going back to World War II.
I think it was just to catch up on the hype from Battlefront, really, because that was a futuristic shooter, and I think they're just like, hey, look, that's making money barely, so let's try that. Even though that was a very disappointing game, Battlefront.
Was it? I own it, but I haven't really played much
There's
of it.
like, I don't know, like 3 maps, and well, you remember the DLC? That one guy.
Oh,
from-
Battlefront.
Yeah,
Oh, I was thinking Battlefield for some reason.
yeah.
For some reason, it's the same company. It's almost the same.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, no, Battlefront sucked ass.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. They had no, wait, no, never mind. But yeah, no, that was just crap.
Because like compared to the original
Nice,
games,
good job, Pass John.
it was
Did
so
you take a selfie?
To just take a photo of him dying.
it was so disappointing compared to the last games, like the
It's
original
great to
2
watch.
games. Oh damn.
Nah, he's fine.
Is that an arm in the air too? No.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
So what we probably ranted over was
Why would you leave this lying around?
Vic's kind of maybe a douche right now.
See which way they went?
Isn't he always a douche?
No, Vic is the chick that was with us,
From the beginning of the game.
but she's kind of like she's kind of selling the survivors down the river to further her story.
What the fuck?
For some reason I thought that was a main villain.
No.
I haven't played. Well, we haven't played this in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. After we're done with this, we could go back into live.
Yay.
And just get a quick jump 2-3 hours in the future.
It's gonna be confusing as hell. Going
No.
from this part into the.
Off camera, I'll just tell you guys what happened.
Okay.
Hey, Brad. Obscurus is hunting something. I honestly think it's some kind of horrible zombie monster.
Monster? You serious?
Yeah, I think it's whatever attacked the mall. I'm off to Westridge to track it. I'll talk to you later.
Wait, Frank. Tell me.
Nobody just hangs up on him.
Hello, Paula.
Frank, Obscurus has set a trap at the dam. They're gonna catch it there.
Really? This shit I gotta see. Talk later.
Wait, Frank, tell me.
What a douche.
Whoa.
Yeah. Something's going on over there. We should probably check it out. I mean, after all, this is live.
As far as you know.
Thursday Night Live. You guys watch SNL?
Not anymore.
I'm pretty sure all they really do now. Well, I mean, the only time I would hear about them is when they were doing Trump impersonations.
The Alec Baldwin thing.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Depp did one too, actually.
Did it?
Really?
Yeah. He like actually dressed up and had like makeup on and shit, and like a face mask.
So how about that potential impeachment? Am I right, lads? That's a fucking shit show.
That's yeah. They don't really have anything.
I mean, didn't Junior release some emails that kind of proved it right?
Eh,
Because like it had the
I don't
Russian
think
guy
so.
say we have evidence, and then he
not
said
really.
super.
They're pulling that narrative. They're just gonna keep going.
But wasn't it the exact email?
No, I don't think so.
I just love though that they said it was like fake, but
They're
then
trying
like,
to dig as much as they can, but there's not really much to go off of here. They're trying to find all this collusion, but really,
I'm
they're just trying as hard as they
I
can.
wouldn't be surprised, especially since the lawyer they got is like a mob boss lawyer.
Yeah.
Like he saved crime families, and it's like really, that's the guy.
It's a pretty nice lawyer to have.
Yeah, it's like this guy's a great lawyer. A lot of mobs hired him.
Yeah.
All right, that's not suspicious.
God damn it.
Shouldn't I be protected from that? Did it look like it hit my helmet?
Yeah, didn't get penetrate the skin, I think so.
And that's how the story ends.
Yep.
He was dressed provocatively though, so you know.
The sweater. The hockey mask.
I may bleep that out.
You can never be too careful
Yeah,
in
you don't know.
today's society.
You know, Brandon, Jake and I were talking about that earlier. How we live in a civil society where, like,
Everybody gets butt hurt
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah,
everything.
if you're like, "Oh, look at my new shoes," and then people would be like, "Well, not all of us can afford
Yeah.
shoes,
Oh my
asshole."
I'm just disgusted that you would even say that to me.
Pretty much.
You have
fucking-
offended my ancestors. My ancestors made those shoes, and you're
Oh my
just
god.
And
walking
is it
around in them.
mostly millennials?
I don't freaking know.
Pretty
It's
much.
everybody. It's old people. It's young people.
It's mostly our generation, I'd say. We got a special generation.
Fucking snowflakes.
Pretty much.
I love this part. He's just like already just giving him sass.
I don't remember any of this.
For National Geographic, they sent me up here to shoot the local indigenous permit. Oh look, I found you all.
Great. 2. No food. They send us 2 goddamn reporters.
Whoa, wait. Vic? Is Vic here?
She with you?
Not really, but I'm kind of her professor.
Oh, that's the chick at the beginning.
Yeah.
Forgot all the character names.
Girl with the beanie.
Listen. We ain't nothing but good, honest people here. Before this, I was a rancher. Plumber, auction caller, a butcher. Now we're soldiers. Frank. World ain't the same place. You want to stay in Willamette?
Why'd they tranquilize him?
Pictures?
Just
You might have to
because.
be a soldier too. My soldier.
I think they explain why in like a second.
This Vic bitch, I took her in, shared our supplies with her. Then she had nothing but questions, all about our raids on these military assholes. What, where, how many weapons we got. I thought she wanted in. Now my raiders are out there pinned down in a goddamn ambush because they knew that we was coming.
Okay, I get the problem. I can deal with Vic, all right? But I need something from you in return.
Don't everyone?
I need into that dam. No, listen to me. These people are up to something, okay? I need to find out what it is.
Well, Brain, only one who might know her way into that dam is my engineer Hammond. She was leading that raid. The one that your little buddy sold us upriver on.
Listen, I'm your best option, okay? Let me go and deal with this.
I wonder. Yeah, let's. But hey,
You have a camera.
fuck this up, West. You're one of mine now. Give him the details.
So yeah, Vic really screwed him up.
Yeah.
Now me and my ice sword need to talk to Isaac.
Over here, let's talk.
Oh, I get it.
Come on, West, let's go. We gotta help our people.
Do I ever use that? I don't remember.
What the hell?
I swear to God, I don't think I ever used
Yeah, I
that.
think you use this. I think you hit a zombie with it.
All right.
Hopefully.
All right. What's the story?
It just explodes, I'm pretty sure.
I'd imagine.
Like you just blow up zombies with it.
No shots fired yet, but that won't last.
I don't get it. Why are you guys poking that particular badger? There's got to be other supplies you could be going after.
Tom wants to send a message.
I get that impression.
Look, Hammond's capable, but she can't hold out for long. You better get up there fast, or else Tom will want to poke you next. You hear me?
Right. The junior high. I'm on my way. Tom can keep his pokers to himself, thanks.
I really like how the helmet just kind of really ruined that last scene.
Christmas in July.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
You know, they did release DLC for this, but it wasn't great.
Really?
And not too good. I was playing that after we beat it.
The mini golf?
No, before that.
What was it? Just more map expansions or
I love
whatever?
that part. You break the fence, he gets mad.
I've been trying to reach you for hours.
It's
Paula?
you'll see.
Still haven't heard from Dawn.
Are you gonna play it?
What if
Maybe it could be finished in like
you get for
20 minutes if you know what you're doing.
Why?
Oh. That
Honestly,
sucks.
yeah, we could do that in like
Crank it out.
2 parts.
I'm dealing
Easy.
with something else right now, okay? I'll talk to you later.
So I imagine it's just like the storyline.
Pretty much.
Sounds like someone fired the first shot. Hang on, engineer. You're my gold ticket.
Is some dude in that car?
No. Oh, I think it freaked out. I was like, what the hell? No, I think it was like it just spawned and like fell in, something like that.
Huh.
No, something was going on. There were some ghosts in the zombies. Know what I'm saying? I think this is actually right before we take a massive detour to get a lightsaber.
No wonder it's so confusing to follow.
Oh look,
Oh, you just stick it in his forehead.
Che buddy.
So good.
Bravo, Capcom. Bravo.
The
Well,
jingle.
That makes me happy that I show things off. Because I was afraid I totally ignored it. Pretty sure I condemned this person, though.
Yeah, I think he's still die. Yeah.
Will he die from the explosion?
No. But, like, look at all the ones behind her. She's dead. She doesn't have a nice sword. She has, what, an axe?
Yeah.
It's not even golden. Because, see, there was a game called Golden Axe.
Yeah.
Released for the Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
It
There's
was
a
back when
Genesis.
hold on, I was going for a thing, you bitch.
The Super Nintendo.
I was gonna say it was for the Super Nintendo 2 years ago. I was gonna go on with like, it's not real. Super Nintendo doesn't exist.
No. And if it does, hypothetically, if they release like a classic one, nobody buy it.
Swear to God, dude.
If you're the asshole out there that buys like 5 of them, I'm gonna smack you. Open hand, it's gonna hurt.
Open hand.
Open
So
hand smack.
don't buy like 10 of them and then sell them for $500, you asshole.
Whoa.
Wow.
And on that note, join us for the next part where we'll be back live.
Jake. Holy shit, that was real right there for me.
It was. Well, I mean, it's infuriating.